Now I know you can walk into any supermarket on any day of the week and buy a container of hummus. Sure, $4, no problem, you buy it. But you can make it at home with better quality ingredients, better oil, fresher chickpeas, better spices, fresh garlic, and have it be much, much more delicious. And chips, you're thinking, what about chips? Should I buy chips? No, buy a bag of pita bread, and I'm going to show you how to make chips. Okay, so in this pan we have avocado oil, and it's heating. You want to heat your oil when you're going to fry something over low heat if it's what's called a shallow fry, which this is, or a deep fry. And you want to make sure that you see your oil making little patterns in the bottom of the pan. That's called dancing. And that's how you know that your oil's hot enough. So once your oil's doing that, you raise your temperature to like a medium high. And then you just drop in your cut pita. And we're going to let these fry while we make our hummus. Now, because it's bread, technically, it's going to take a little bit longer to fry. So we're just going to let those do their thing. Okay? So after a minute or two each side, your pita becomes dark, golden, and crispy. And you want to get them out of the oil. You don't want to just leave them in there, right? They're not really chips. It's just sort of like a crispy fried bread. But it's better quality than chips because you decide how much oil, you decide how long they fry, and you decide how much salt, if any. But I like to give them a little touch while they're hot. Okay, so let's make our hummus. In here I have cooked chickpeas. Yes, you may use canned organic, yes. If you use organic chickpeas in a can, save a little bit of your liquid, about a quarter cup. Or you can just use water, whatever you prefer. But in here are chickpeas, some garlic that's been minced, and you don't have to mince it really, really fine, but you want to mince it so that your food processor actually breaks it up and there's not a big chunk of garlic in the middle of your hummus. Some tahini, about a third cup. Again, you know, you make hummus more than once and you'll start to be able to eyeball it. You won't be measuring in a cup and doing the whole thing. A little bit of cumin, which is optional. My husband likes it. I could really live without it. It is on, in my opinion, the list of things I don't like to eat. A little salt. Some olive oil. About a quarter cup. And the juice of half a lemon, which is a couple tablespoons, right? You want your hummus to have a nice sort of sharp sourness to it, like a sour finish. Then into your food processor, and you whip it until it's smooth and creamy. And as it's doing this part, this is where you can add your chickpea water from the can, or you can add water, just regular water, to create a thinner, sort of whippier hummus. And in minutes, you have hummus. I mean, seriously, yeah, you can buy it, but yeah, you can make it. So, you have a freshly made snack in about 5 minutes. The only thing I really bought was canned chickpeas, tahini, and pita chips, or pita bread rather, that I made into chips. Hummus goes into the bowl. Take my nice drained pita. And there you have it. The perfect savory snack in mere minutes. So what are you waiting for? Let's get back to the cutting board and cook. And I'll see you next time on Christina Cooks.